right, Carmel, this is one of kind of a favorite topic for me. Sometimes influencers come in a second, sometimes they come in a lifetime. I remember my grandfather, my grandmother, my mom, my aunt came from Kiev, Ukraine, and immigrated to Canada years and years ago. And my grandfather used to take me, and I speak about this a lot, in Montreal, walks in the park when I was like 5, 6 years old. And he talked to everybody, which apparently I got that gene, or at least part of it. And one day I asked him, I called him Zeta. I said, "How do you know all these people?" And he said, I remember he pointed at somebody coming close to him, and he said, "See that guy?" I once smiled at him, and he looked and smiled at me, and came over, and we became friends. And someone else saw us smiling and laughing, and came over to us. And I remember my 5-year-old brain being really happy, thinking life's going to be great. I just have to smile. It was as simple as that. And it was a good feeling that at that time because it just made me feel just great to do that. And then you start over experting it and this and that as you get older to finally realize that maybe sometimes it just does take a smile to influence somebody, sometimes majorly, depending on the right time. So we all have a lot of people that have influenced us. Can you share two or three people that have been influencers in your life?
Yeah, well, my mom, probably first and foremost. She is the woman that has created the most amount of careers that I can imagine and has really influenced our community, society, and dare I say, the world in her work um, while raising us and really knowing how to constantly be curious and reinvent and get over challenges and difficulties and hurdles and keep us together, and still do Friday night dinner and still host everybody. um, and I think she inspires me both as a mother, as a family member, and intellectually as a person. I am the most proud of her, and she is definitely the number one person that influenced me.
You need to get that button, number one mom.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%.
Anybody else you want to share about?
So I think that it's kind of we have talked about this before, but definitely the founders, they all influence me
Hmm.
continuously. And their resilience and their creativity and their heart and their brains, it makes me want to continue on every
Yeah.
single time.
No, I
Um,
love it.
and and I guess the last person would be Martin Case. So Martin met me when I was in my very early 20s, and really let me manage my first company, although it was a very small thing. Taught me what it means to bring creativity alongside business and business alongside creativity, and what it means to care and to speak up for what's right, even when you think that it doesn't matter, that it always does matter. And he just, I think, inspired me to always try and do something new, and he helped me open doors, and he was my first real boss, um, as kind of post uni kind of person, and he became a true friend, and I miss him very much.
Yeah, it goes to show us that I think anyway that we're all influencing people all the time. Half the time, if not more, we don't even know it, but we should remember it because it makes a difference for people. And everybody needs a champion. Everybody needs somebody to believe in them, right? So good for him. He did a great job, obviously. Um, thanks for sharing all
And
that.
maybe I'll say my kids inspire me because each of them, very differently and separately,
Hmm.
have so much resilience and dedication to what they care about, and they're just amazing.
Yeah, we can learn a lot from kids. Mind you, we
Yeah,
can learn a lot from dogs and horses too, but that's a different conversation.
true.
So, thank you for sharing that.
Of course.